On a cold Monday morning in Chicago, 34-year-old Marcus Bennett walked into his office carrying a folder that could change everything. Inside that folder were documents proving months of workplace discrimination inside a powerful company. Marcus told a coworker something strange before the meeting began. "If anything happens to me, check my laptop." 3 days later, Marcus Bennett disappeared. No phone calls, no bank activity, no trace. But a week later, security cameras captured something chilling. Someone who looked exactly like Marcus, standing outside his own apartment building in the middle of the night. And then, he vanished again. Marcus Bennett had always been known as the quiet one. He lived in a small apartment on the north side of Chicago and worked as a data analyst for a fast-growing financial company. His job involved reviewing company reports, numbers, and internal financial records. It was the kind of job that most people would find boring, but Marcus loved it. Numbers told stories, and Marcus was very good at finding those stories. At first, his career at the company was going well. He had joined the firm 3 years earlier and quickly gained a reputation as someone who worked hard and never complained. But things slowly started to change. Marcus began noticing that promotions inside the company didn't always follow performance. Certain employees were repeatedly overlooked, while others moved up the ladder quickly despite weaker results. At first he ignored it, but over time patterns started to appear. Employees from certain backgrounds were being excluded from major projects. Meetings were happening without them. Opportunities were quietly given to others. Marcus didn't want to believe what he was seeing, but the numbers didn't lie. Salary records showed clear gaps. Performance reviews didn't match promotion decisions. Internal emails hinted at conversations that never appeared in official reports. It took Marcus nearly 6 months to gather everything. Spreadsheets, screenshots, internal messages, performance reports, all of it went into one folder. The plan was simple. Marcus would report the issue to the company's internal compliance department. He believed the company would investigate and fix the problem. He had no idea what would happen next. The meeting took place on a Monday morning. Marcus walked into a glass conference room with 2 compliance officers and a senior manager. For nearly an hour, he explained everything he had discovered. At first, the room was quiet. Then the questions began. How did he access certain records? Why was he looking at departments outside his role? Who else had seen these documents? Marcus answered honestly. He believed he was doing the right thing. When the meeting ended, the senior manager thanked him for bringing the information forward and said the company would review the issue. Marcus left the building feeling nervous but relieved. He texted his sister later that evening. "Big day today. I might have started something important." For the next 2 days, Marcus noticed small changes at work. Coworkers seemed distant. Conversations stopped when he walked into rooms. One afternoon, he saw 2 managers talking while looking directly at him. By Wednesday evening, Marcus received an email asking him to take administrative leave while the company reviewed internal concerns. He packed his laptop, left the building, and drove home. That was the last time anyone saw him at work. On Thursday night, Marcus called his sister Alicia. He sounded tired. He told her something strange. "I feel like someone has been watching my apartment," he said. Alicia tried to calm him down. She assumed he was stressed after the investigation, but Marcus insisted something wasn't right. 2 nights later, Marcus disappeared. His car was still parked outside his apartment building. His phone was left on the kitchen counter. His laptop was gone. At first, friends thought he might have left town to clear his head. But when 3 days passed with no contact, Alicia filed a missing person report. Police searched the apartment carefully. There were no signs of a struggle, no broken doors or windows, just one detail that investigators couldn't explain. Marcus's laptop was missing, along with the folder containing all the evidence he had collected. Then the case took a strange turn. 7 days after Marcus disappeared, a security camera outside his apartment building recorded something unusual. At 1:47 a.m., a man wearing a dark hoodie walked slowly toward the entrance of the building. He stopped directly in front of the camera. For a few seconds, he looked up. The camera captured a clear view of his face. It looked exactly like Marcus Bennett, but there was something unsettling about the footage. Marcus didn't try to enter the building. He didn't knock on the door. He just stood there, staring at the camera. Then he slowly turned and walked away into the darkness. Police reviewed the footage again and again. Was it really Marcus, or someone who simply looked like him? Investigators checked cameras across nearby streets, but none showed where the man came from or where he went. It was as if he had appeared out of nowhere and vanished again. As news of the disappearance spread online, theories began to grow. Some people believed Marcus had uncovered something far bigger than workplace discrimination. Others believed he had been threatened and forced to disappear. A few believed the man in the security footage wasn't Marcus at all, but someone trying to send a message. Months passed. The company Marcus worked for denied any wrongdoing and said they had fully cooperated with investigators, but Marcus Bennett was never found. To this day, the most chilling part of the case remains that short piece of security footage, a man standing alone in the middle of the night, looking directly into the camera, as if he wanted someone somewhere to know the truth, and then vanishing again without a trace. Some believe Marcus Bennett is still out there, hiding with the evidence he collected. Others believe the truth he discovered was something powerful people never wanted revealed. But one question still remains unanswered. Why did Marcus return to his own apartment building in the middle of the night, only to walk away again into the darkness?